Welcome back to Industrial Economics. In this video, we will continue our review of microeconomics. Let's discuss the total revenue function. Recall the profit identity of a firm. Total revenue is the money the firm received from sales of its products. It can be written as TR equals price times sales or output. The price is the market demand. It represents the relationship between the quantity consumed and the price that consumers want to pay or willingness to pay. Unlike the cost function, it's the value function of the firm's cost minimization problem. The individual demand is the optimal solution of consumers' utility maximization problem. It shows that at a given price of all goods and services and the consumer's income, how many goods does the consumer want to buy, and how does it change when either the price of one of the goods and services or the income change? For particular goods, say the market demand of milk is the aggregate of all individual demands of milk. The demand curve tells us the highest possible price that the market will bear for a given quantity or supply of output. Under some common conditions, the demand curve exhibits the law of demand. When the consumers buy more products, the average expenditure, the price, decreases. But the demand curve itself don't tell us when the price goes down, the sales is boosted, thus the total revenue increases. We need an analytical tool to help. The price elasticity of demand is a good one. It is defined as the elasticity eta equals the percentage of change in quantity of demand divided by the percentage of change in price. Let's see what is the different result of a price increase in quantity demanded with different price elasticity of demand. When price goes up from P0 to P1, the quantity demand drops less in DA, the less elasticity demand, than in DB, the more elasticity demand. So, the resulting change of revenue will be different in these two markets. There are some factors tend to make demand more elasticity, say 1. Less differentiated, or the goods are homogeneous in the market. 2. Well-informed to consumers. They know where to buy and what the substitutions is. Large proportion to consumers' expenditures. 4. Derived demand, which is sensitive in downstream. When, say, the demand for milk is elasticity, then the upstream of the cow will be also sensitive to the price. Also, there are some factors tend to make demand less elasticity, say 1. Less informed consumer. They didn't know where the substitution is. 2. Subsidy. 3. High switching cost. 4. High complement. The firm care about the average revenue and the marginal revenue too. Average revenue is defined by total revenue divided by quantity sales, which is by definition the demand curve. Marginal revenue is defined by the change of total revenue divided by the change of quantity of sales. We can rewrite it into price times 1 minus the reciprocal of price elasticity. This is convenient for our following analysis. Also note that by this formula, you can observe that marginal revenue is always lower than average revenue, as we consider a positive price world and the law of demand holds price elasticity is always positive. These results can be shown in figure F9. There is one more formula for marginal revenue. It decomposes the change of total revenue into the new revenue, TR of Q plus delta Q, minus the original revenue, TR of Q. This tells us why boosting in sales may not good for profit. The first part of the formula, TR of Q plus delta Q divided by delta Q, is the portion of revenue boosting by sales increasing. The second part of the formula, TR of Q divided by delta Q, is called revenue destruction effect, which indicates the proportion of loss by price drop. Next, we will combine the revenue function and the cost function into the analysis of firm behavior. See you next video.